ブリーチ
All right, let's read chapter 191 of Bleach Conquistadores 2, Screaming Symphony. The previous chapter ended with the appearance of Sad Byakuya, or whatever. We'll find out who that really is. That was my joke. And with this statement of Karin coming into Ichigo's room and saying basically that they know that Ichigo is a Soul Reaper, a Shinigami. So let's continue there. Ore ga Shinigami? Me or I, a Shinigami? No. Nanda Soria? What's that? Shinigami? Shinigami? Nani ittenda, Karin omae? What are you saying, Karin, you? Toboke naide yo? Don't be toboke. Hey, Leland, how are you doing? Doing well? To play dumb. Oh, that's Karin in response. Toboke naide yo. Don't play dumb. Don't feign innocence. Atashi mieteru nda. As for me, able to see. I can see it. Mo zuibun mae kara. Already, like very much from earlier. So from a while ago. Excuse me. Okay, we're getting a bit of a flashback. Nani mitenda, Karin? What are you looking at, Karin? Betsuni. Nothing. Otherwise. Nanda yo henna no? What is it? Strange? It's weird. I guess this is flashbacks to that sort of a thing. Saisho wa sore ga nan nano ka mo wakanakatta kedo. So as for initially, or as for in the very beginning, that thing, nan nano ka mo wakaranakatta. What was it? Not understanding. So I basically didn't understand what that was from the beginning, or in the beginning. Kanonji no osan ni, and then the old man, the old man Kanonji, the guy that just popped up, through by that person. Oh, and then they get interrupted. Don. Triple exclamation point. Ananda. Honoreatsu wa. What is it as for this spiritual pressure? Okay. Everyone's reaction noticing this, even Ishin. Okay, this is Ishigo rushing off, and this is probably Karin grabbing his shirt. Grab. Yeah. Dokuiku no ichi ni? Where going, big brother? We're going, big bro. Wadi, sorry. He's grabbing that, what do you call it? Hey, Wim. That badge, Soul Society badge off his bed. Done. And out the window he goes. Whoop. All right. How's it going, guys? All right. Is this a flashback, or is this just a splash page? Either way, it's a splash page for chapter 191. Moshiagemasu. I guess will state, will say, will do. 12番隊より、報告. So we'll state, we'll say a report from the 12th company, the 12th unit. More. So remember, there was this huge like thing that came down, and then said Byakuya, and the other guy came out or something. Karakura cho tobu ni Arankare no Hano Ari. So in the eastern part of Karakura town, Karakura-cho, there exists the signal, the evidence, the response of the Arankare. And so we've talked about them before. Arankare means broken mask or shattered mask. And in the previous chapter, there was like some sort of monitoring room where they were monitoring this stuff happening. So this might be them talking. Yeah. So we just saw our first glimpse of these guys. He had unzipped his shirt, revealing the hollow hole in his throat. So there we go. Kazu wa nitai. As for the numbers, 2 bodies. So one thing about this, right? It's not futari. It's not 2 people. It's the numbers is 2 bodies. Sono reiatsu no do antei kara mite. That spiritual pressure, the density, and from the stability? Ante? Yeah. So looking at or looking from the stability, the equilibrium, the density, and that spiritual pressure, seitai de aru to omowaremasu. Seitai. This is like grown bodies, like being adult, mature. Where is it? Yeah, adult organism. A seitai being is thought. So it's thought that they are adult organisms based on this stuff. Okay, and we see someone reporting to Yama, whatever his name is. That's what they're reporting. Hey, have a good one, Goshi. Okay. Buha. 麺すいてた頃に今度か来たが相変わらずこっちはつまらねえところだなおい。Okay. So this is just like a laugh or a humph. Men suite. So like at the times of wearing a mask attached. Yeah, I think that's what that's supposed to mean. So like this is like visage or mask attaching times. At those times, many times came, or how many times did I come? The times I had a mask is in essence what he's saying. But as always, as for this place, as for this direction, and kochi here is the kanji for the present age, the living world. It's a boring place, isn't it? Woof. 霊視が薄すぎて息しずれしよ. The spiritual children, which are those like fibers, the spiritual fiber thingies. It's too thin, and it is iki shizure. Something about breathing. Shitsure. Oh, shitsure. It's like difficult to breathe, or it's like hard to breathe, or it's troublesome to breathe. Monko o tareru na. So don't dangle or droop complaints. I guess that's don't complain. I don't know that tareru. What else? So tareru means to lower, to droop, leave behind. That's what it is. But basically, don't complain. Or literally, again, don't offer complaints. 俺も一人でいいと言ったはずだ. As for me, being alone is good, said ought to have done. I told you that I'd be fine alone. 北が、北がったのはお前だぞ, Yami. As for the one that wanted to come along, it was you, Yami. So this is Yami. Hi, Yami. Hey, suimasen. Sorry. Zoom. I guess, is that him walking around? And that, like, everything is shuddering? Nanda? What is it? Inseki ka? Oh, okay, so this is people saying, like, what is it? Inseki ka? Inseki is a meteor, I think. Yeah, a meteorite? Nanmo neizo? Nothing is, nothing, it's nothing. Like, basically, they're not seeing anything, so these guys are invisible to them. じゃあ、何が落ちたんだよ? Well then, what fell? What fell then? 近づいて大丈夫なのか? Getting close, approaching, is it okay, I wonder? なんだこいつら? What is it, or who are they, these people? Koki? That's probably him cracking his neck. Jiro miteんじゃねえよ. This is like staring and looking, aren't they? Suzo kora will suck. Come on now. Will suck. He's gonna... Oh, there we go. He is now sucking. Zoo. He's true to his word. Will suck. Oh! Gah! What is that? Zuba. Zubo. Okay, so apparently when he said will suck, he meant like their spirits or something. All right, well, that's great. Oh. And apparently he's, I don't know, maybe that's like from a great distance around there. Or maybe it was just those guys. It's kind of hard to tell. Jupum. And that's kind of like slurp. Buho. Maji. Okay. I don't think that's supposed to be, so he's like, buh. That's not supposed to be like Majide, like seriously. This is probably Mazui. So like gross. Disgusting. Atarimae da. Obviously. Sonna usui tamashi. Sonna usui tamashi umae wake ga nai daro. Yeah, so this is Mazui. Gross. Those sorts of thin souls, tasty reason not existing, right? So there's no reason for those souls to have been tasty. だって、こいつらが人のこと見せもんみてにじろじろ見上がるからよ。But these guys, hito no, like things about a person, meaning himself, things about a person, misemon mite. It's like they were misemon. Oh, misemono? Yeah. Okay, like a show. It was like a show or an exhibition. That's what he was like. Things about me was like a show or an exhibition, a spectacle, and they were looking and staring, and that's why. And he says, "Mi yagaru." Again, yagaru is like contempt. Like, how dare they look and stare like I'm a spectacle, a person who's a spectacle. So that's that guy, Yami. And this guy apparently then responds, "Renchu ni oretachi no sukata wa mien." By the group, that group of people, we, as for our forms, not visible, so they can't see us. Omae o mite ta wake janai. Looking at you, reason not existing. So there's no way, no reason they were looking at you, because they can't see you. Wakatte mo mukatsuku n da yo. Even if I understand that, it's mukatsuku. Oh, I get angry. I feel offended. De, oh, this is still him talking. De, kekyoku nanbiki korosha ii da ke ka? Well then, in the end, how many animals killing is good? Was it again? So how many animals were we supposed to kill again? Notice he says nanbiki, so referring to the humans probably as biki, animals. Hitori da, it's one person. He doesn't say ipiki, so one person. Sore igai o korosu hitsuyo wa nai. Outside of that thing, as for a necessity of killing, does not exist. So one person, we don't need to kill any more than that. Kondake uja uja iru nani kara ippiki kayo? Kondake. Is that just a way to say dake? Okay, let's go with that. Or maybe konodake. Anyway, just uja uja is to be swarming. From amongst the swarming, one animal. So basically just one animal from amongst the swarming mass. And again, ippiki, referring to them as animals. Ima gensei de matomo ni tatakaeru level no atsu reiatsu o motteru no wa oku mo 3人だと聞いてる. Okay, so right now, in the present age, in the living world, fair and square able to fight levels of spiritual pressure holding ones. As for those people, so as for the ones that have spiritual pressure of the level that are able to fight fair and square right now, okutemo, even if there's a lot, it's 3 people am hearing. Okutemo. Even if it's numerous. I don't know why okutemo. I hear it's 3 people that are at the level to be able to fight with us. Sore igai wa gomi da. As for outside of that, it's trash. So the rest is trash. Sagashidasu no wa tayasui. As for the discovering, it's easy. Sagashidasu. Or as for starting to search, it's easy. Sagashi dasu. Yeah, okay. As for finding out, smoking them out, ferreting them out, it's easy. Odoroita na? Shocked, surprised, you know? Iki no kore ga iru zo. A survivor exists. Okay. Oh. Nani ga okitaんだよ. Ittai? What happened? The hell? Miyahara? Kuro-san? Minna shinderu no? So she calls out their names. Everyone, are they dead? Nanda? Aitsura? What is it? Those guys, or who are they, those guys? So remember, Tatsuki, whatever her name is, she can see stuff. Oh. Nani? Kore? What? This thing? Or who this? Mishi? Mishi? That's usually like a squeaking or crackling sound. Mega sorasenai. Mega sorasenai. Is this an expression? No. Sorasenai. Oh, to turn away. Sorosu. So not able to turn the eyes away. Eyes not able to turn away. Ore no gonzui de tamashi ga nuke ne te to wa? Okay, so with my gonzui, which is that move I guess he used, it literally means soul suck. And that's kind of also what the gonzui might mean. So with my gonzui, with my soul suck, soul not pulling out, as for that event, detteru ni shiro, kakureteru ni shiro, atta gonpaku no chikara ga aru te kotta no? Detteru ni shiro. Going out behind, hiding behind, this is Chita gonpaku. This last part is like soul strength exists. So you've got soul strength basically. Dette nishiro. Dette. What does this mean? Nishiro. Oh, okay. So whether it's coming out or whether it's hiding, I guess. Chita konpaku no. What would chita mean here? So whether it was coming out or whether hiding, some sort of change in pronunciation that I'm not getting. But anyway, soul strength existing, it was that, wasn't it? Right? Kiga toku, the spirit far. Spirit far. Oh. Kiga toi. Oh, okay, to lose consciousness, being overwhelmed. So that's her thinking. Urukiosu? No, urukiora. Urukiora. I guess that's this guy's name. Urukiora. Koitsu ka? This person? Yokumiro baka. So, well, see, what? Look well, you idiot. Omae ga chikazuita dake de tamashi ga tsubure kakete iru daro. You, through just approaching or drawing near, the soul is being destroyed, right? Or being crushed. Gomi no hou da. It's the direction of trash. So she's trash. Chi. Ja. Gonsui de ikinokotta no wa tamatama ka yo? So, well then, through the soul suck, as for the one surviving, it was tamatama. Oh, unexpected by chance? Kudarane. How boring. Jana. Well then. Zoom. Kadon. Oh. Okay. Chad made it. Poggers. Hey, chicken. Nanda omaera. Who is it? You guys. Or who are you? All right. There we go. Koitsu tada no keri ga nante iryoku da. This guy, just an average kick, what force or impact? So what like, meaning like, wow, what a force or impact with just a kick. Biri. Yahari Inoue ga doni kadekiru aite janasasou da. Okay. As one would think, or as expected, Orihime doni ka dekiru. I was trying to make it a verb that was kadekiru, which is not right. Doni ka dekiru. Somehow or another, opponent doesn't seem to be. So it doesn't seem to be an opponent for Inoue. Doni ka. Yeah. Some way, one way or another. Now remember, they were just coming off a conversation in a confrontation with Hirako and the monkey girl, with Chad saying like, we can't compete with them. And so that's probably why this is on his mind. But he's saying it's not an opponent for Inoue. He doesn't say anything about himself. Inoue, he speaks. Biri. Hanashita tori, according to how spoke. So like we talked about, Arisawa o tsurete sagatte kure. Take along Arisawa, that's her, and do the favor of retreating. Sagatte. Okay. I thought that was an eyelash. It is not an eyelash. Muri shinai de ne, Sado-kun. Don't do the impossible, Chad. Or don't do too much. Urukiora. Koitsu ka. So Urukiora, this guy? Yami, omae mo chotto Is that besukisu or pesukisu? Pesukisu o kitaete jibun de handan dekiru you ni nare. Okay. So I'm guessing with the whole language, urikiora sounds sort of Spanish. Pesukisu also sounds Spanish. Conquistadores, which is the title of the chapter, and arrancare, these are all probably Spanish-derived words that I have no clue what they mean. But pesukisu means to search, to investigate, and like sensitivity. So that's what the kanji mean. So again, kind of like we saw with arrancare, in other words, you get kind of a pronunciation you might not recognize if you're a Japanese kid, but you see the kanji and you know what this word means. So you would equate pesukisu with investigation sensitivity, or ability to investigate. What does all this mean? You, a little bit more refining or disciplining or training your investigation sensitivity on one's own, decision being possible in that manner become. So basically he's telling like you need to be able to get better at determining this yourself so you can figure this out on your own. Hitome mireba wakaru daro. One eye, if look, understand, ought to. So with one glance, if you look with one glance, you should know. Soitsu mo gomi da. That guy also is trash. So kai. Is that so? Bo. Go. Okay, so something's happening. Something's happening. Chad looks like maybe he's leaning back for a punch. Oh no. Okay. Oh. That would be blood flying. Okay. Orihime is looking back, maybe probably wishing she hadn't. Sado-kun! Chad! Okay, that's his head, so he didn't blow up his head. But his arm is appearing to break there. And I don't know. It looks bad for Chad.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Let's get a good look at that there. Urukiora! Gotcha. Good. Oh, she's running back. Kono onna mo gomi ka. This woman also trash? So is this woman also trash? Uh-oh. Yeah, we hardly knew you. Okay, and there's Ichigo running in. Something tells me, yes, that is the end. Okay, that is the end of the chapter. What do we have here? Gahahaha. What are we gonna do? He's gonna heal me. Gahahaha. Okay. Is something changing with the sword? I don't know. This is back to Momotaro and all the whatever. Or whatever the guy's name. Hanataro. All right. That was the end of 191. We'll continue next time with 192. We'll see what happens here. Possibly, it looks like we're starting in a flashback. Oh, yeah. This is when they were first running away from the other two. So we will continue with a 192 next time.